Hey students, this is lessons 27 and 28 out of the Recorder book for you Recorder 4th grade students out there. This is C and D and Jesu, Joy of Man's Desire. We have a new note on 27, so go ahead and see if you can figure out how to finger it using just that diagram over there. So use the diagram, see if you're right. I'll show you in a second. And if you guessed it's this, just the second finger, no thumb, you're correct. It's just like C, but no thumb. So that's D, and we get the sound. So if we are playing that, go ahead and look at 27, see what you notice. You might notice a pattern. If you notice that it's only C's and D's, you're correct. D is no thumb, C is add the thumb. So we're not moving this finger from here at all. It's just D's and C's. Let's do the letters together, everybody. So let's say those letters. I'll say 1, 2, ready, and then say. We'll say the letters together. 1, 2, ready, say. D, 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 C, C, D, 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 C for 4. C, 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 C. Mostly C's in there, but they throw some of the new note D in there. So go ahead and pause your video, everybody. Go ahead and sight read it and then come back. We'll play it together and we'll see how well you did. So pause, sight read, and come back. All right, now that you've sight read, let's play together. 1, 2, ready. Cool. Pretty straightforward. Just C's and D's, so we don't have to move around too much. Half notes and whole notes. Don't forget while you're playing also to tongue. So no tonguing sounds. That's where we're just blowing the air either through our throat or down our diaphragm. We're just pushing air. But it should be, everybody say do, so it'd be do, 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 not push air this time. And if you do that, but with the recorder, you'll get this sound instead. Which sounds more professional than. So use your tongue. Go ahead and pause, practice this up until there's no more mistakes, and then we'll play last time together. Go practice and come back when there's no more mistakes. Pause the video. All right, now that you've practiced and you paused the video, took 30 minutes, more, however long it took until it's perfect now. Let's play. 1, 2, ready. Oh man, had to sneeze. Oh. Good job. I'm sure you played without me right there. Let's move on. 28. Taking a look at this, you can read about the composer right above, Johann Sebastian Bach. He's one of our earlier composers, and he wrote a lot of cool stuff. I'll link the actual recording of this in the description so you can hear what it sounded like. But let's go ahead and pause your video. We'll sight read together, and then we'll go over the notes. So pause the video, sight read it, Come back, we'll sight read together. All right, sight reading. One, ready. That's a pretty one right there. Now, if you take a look at the bottom where it says this is a whole rest. And that reads, this is a whole rest. Shows that upside down top hat symbol. It is a whole measure of rest in any time signature. And we'll come back to what a time signature was if you don't remember from a few lessons ago. In Jesu, joy of man's desire, there are 3 beats in each measure. So your rest will be 3 beats. So if you look at the very beginning, right before the first note, it says 3, 4. And the top number on that, and that's called your time signature, by the way, the 3, is how many beats are in a measure. And if you add up all the notes in each measure, you're going to find that each one of us is 3. First measure is a half note, which is 2. And then a quarter note after that, which is 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. You can add up, do every measure, you'll find out each one's 3. But when we get to measure 5, there's that whole rest. The little square that's in there, and that means it takes up the whole measure's worth of beats. Since it's 3 beats in a measure in this song, it's going to take up 3. If it were 4 beats in a measure, like we usually play, it would be 4. If it was 5, it'd be 5. If it was 6, it'd be 6. But this is a 3-beat one, so it's just 3 beats. We get to that. Do, do, and rest. Rest. Rest, and you're back in. Hey, this time let's do the notes together. Let's say them. I'll say 1, ready, say, and we're saying the notes from each measure, or from each note going all the way to the end. Starts on a B. 1, ready, say. B for 2, C, D, D, C, B, A, A. Now we're at that measure. It's 3 beats of rest, so rest, rest, rest. Second line, B, C, D, B, A, G. And that last note, the G, remember a half note with a dot, it's 3 beats. Half note's 2. When you put a dot after the note, that adds half of what the note is. So if the note is 2, what's half of 2? It's 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. A little bit of math that we have to do sometimes. I think we're ready to go round 2 on it. Let's play. Starts on a B. One, ready. I'm trying to look at anything else that you may not know, and at this point I think I've told you everything you need to know to practice the song until it's done. So go ahead and hit the pause button, come on back once you're done having it ready. Remember, we practice until there's 0 mistakes anymore. We don't stop when there's 3 mistakes, we stop when there's 0. And that can take a long time, depending on how much work you put in before on other songs. It'll go faster, quick, or it'll be slower. And it's all about how much time we put in. So the more time we put in, the easier the songs in the future are going to be, so we can play harder stuff. Pause the video, come back when you're ready, and we'll do our last performance. All right, now that you've practiced however long it took to get rid of all the mistakes, let's play. cool guys. I was sitting there thinking because I've been forgetting to do Song of the Day with the band students as well. I've been trying to play a new song every day, and you can email me requests if you want. So if you have any requests for a song of the day, email me, and I'll play it at the end of one of these videos. But today's Sing Sing Sing. It's a famous jazz song, so... Hey, I will link in the description the video of Jesu Joy of Man's Desire if you want to see what the actual version of it sounds like. And other than that, stay healthy, everybody, and keep watching for new posts.